Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to Ramadan transformation, day number 12. Today we're going to talk about a much happier topic. Yesterday we talked about peaceful sadness. Today we're going to talk about true happiness. And I want to share with you a real truth about happiness, which is that happiness is only away. Happiness is only something away. And the answer is happiness is only one thought away. Happiness is only one thought away from you. Now, the fact is, so is sadness. Both happiness and sadness are only one thought away. Thought comes, makes you really happy, and then it goes. Thought comes, makes you really sad, and then it goes. The nature of thought is that it comes and goes, kind of like the weather. So here's the interesting thing, though, is that all of us spend our whole lives searching for happiness. And it's kind of like we're searching in the wrong place. Because happiness, as we know, comes from thought. I mean, that's the only place happiness comes from. You can be in any kind of circumstances and be happy if you're blessed with happy thought. But we spend our whole lives searching for happiness, and we search for it in the absolute wrong place. And it kind of reminds me of the ancient Sufi story. You know, there's this man, and he's lost a diamond ring, and he's searching for it. And he's on a street, and he's kind of bent over, and he's looking on the street, kind of trying to look under this street lamp. So there's a street lamp, and it's lighting up a part of the street, and he's on his hands and knees, kind of looking around for it. And a police officer comes along and is like, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you?" He says, "Yes, I've lost this diamond ring. I've lost this diamond ring. Please help me find it." Police officer says, "Okay, sounds really important. I'll help you find it." And so they start looking for it, and as the police officer is searching, he says, "So did you drop the ring around here? Did you lose it around here?" And he said, and the man says, "Oh, actually, I dropped it in the alleyway over there." And the police officer says, "Well, if you dropped it in the alleyway over there, why are you looking for it over here?" And the man says, "Oh, because the light's better here. Because there's a lamp here, so I can see it better." Now, that old Sufi tale actually has a lot of wisdom to it. We're searching for happiness in exactly the wrong place because the light's better. Where is the light better? Well, having a big house, having a lovely apartment, a big house, having lots of money, achieving a lot in your work. All of those things look like they could give us happiness. And we are bombarded, especially in a consumerist age, we're bombarded with images of people who have stuff being happy. The light's better. The billboards are all lit up, right? The light's better over there. It looks like those things will give us happiness. It looks like happiness will come from material things. It looks like happiness will come from the dunya. It looks like happiness will come from having the perfect wife or husband. It looks like happiness will come from having the perfect marriage. It looks like happiness will come from all of these things outside of us look like they can give us happiness, but none of them can. None of those things can give you happiness. You're looking in the wrong place just because the light is better. Where is happiness really going to be found? Well, happiness will really be found inside of you, because it comes from thought. Now, just like we said, happiness is one thought away, and sadness is one thought away. There's another kind of thought which I'm hoping you will have during this training, during this Ramadan transformation. And that thought is an insight. An insight is simply a something thought. An insight is simply a new thought. Now, when I talk about transformation, I'm really talking about you having an insight that totally transforms your life. And an insight is simply a new thought. It's a new perspective. It's a new way of seeing a situation. That's all we're going for, is a new thought. Now, here's the important thing. The most powerful insights are always going to be about the most powerful insights are always about you. In other words, you can have an insight about relationships, and that can improve your relationship. Like a new perspective, a new way, a breakthrough, an aha moment, a light bulb moment. You're like, oh, that's what's going on. Okay, and then your relationship becomes better. You can have an insight or a breakthrough about business, right? Oh, right, I've been doing things this way, but if I do it that way, it'll be much better for business. Great, that's a breakthrough, an insight about your business. The most powerful insights you're ever going to have are about you, about how you work, about the self, about thought, about consciousness, about the mind. When you have an insight about this and about this, that can be the most life-changing insight in the world. And the most life-changing insight, the most life-changing new thought is only, you guessed it, one thought away. The most life-changing breakthrough insight is only one thought away. So happiness is one thought away. Sadness is one thought away. The most life-changing breakthrough is just one thought away. And that life-changing breakthrough is going to be an insight, which is just a new thought. And it's going to be an insight about who you really are, an insight about yourself, an insight about how thought works. You know, a couple of days ago, we were talking about the power of thought. When you have an insight about the power of thought to create your whole experience, your whole felt experience of life, that can completely transform your world. And that is what can turn this Ramadan into the most transformational month of your life. A simple insight about how you already work. Happiness is one thought away. Sadness is one thought away. An insight, paradise, is one thought away. And that thought is going to be a thought that transforms your life. And it's most likely to be about a thought, a realization about how you really work. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله الذي ولكم.